guess we are live everywhere. Yes. Hello, hello everyone. Good afternoon. Allow me a second, guys. Live. Yes. Works perfectly good. Okay. So let's switch off the music and get loaded. Shall we? Yes. All right. Let's stop some music and lock in. Guys, I hope my audio and everything is super clear. If anyone is in the chat, they can let me know. But yes, welcome to today's live stream. Happy Sunday, guys. I'm sorry to bother you with coding and AI and everything on a Sunday, but I thought maybe some of you would like to join in and be a part of this. Um, and so that's why I'm here. I'm super excited. We have a lot of things to cover again today as well. Yesterday's stream was amazing. We did so much work on yesterday's stream. We streamed late till last night at 2 a.m. And today I just woke up and was like super pumped, did my workout, ate some good food, and I was like, cool, let's just lock in and work on a few things. Of course, since yesterday, this has somewhere been going on around Synclify. So yeah, we are just transforming how it looks right now. I'll show it to you guys if anybody is joining new in here. So this is our platform, which is an Instagram management platform. And right now it looks something like, wait, guys, for logging in. Yes. So somewhat it looks like this currently. See this? But little messed up, little kiddish, not so professional to deploy it. And I built this like almost 6 months back now, so I can't really complain also. But AI has progressed significantly since then, so we are transforming this completely. That's what the idea is, and that's what we're working on. Yesterday we had this epiphany of how I want this platform to be, and that changed my whole perspective of it, how it will look, how users will use it, and how it can help them significantly more than how it is doing right now. So I am super pumped. We have been doing this for the last 1 day on this new idea, and yes, and we have been using Opus 5 to do this. So far, Opus 5 is being doing pretty well job. We are using high, and as you can see, the usage limits over here. We have only used 9% of session, and it's been running since last 3 hours. So in 3 hours, only 9% session. How optimized it is. So I am genuinely excited with working with Opus since the last 2 days. I think it's spot on in terms of pricing and usage. Intelligence also, I think it's really good. Once we'll see more outputs, then we'll get to know even better, because then we'll start to debug and everything. But right now, as it is, if I'll see it, I absolutely love it. It's spot on. It's a banger. So we have been doing this with Opus 5. We have a few more things to do that I'll show you guys. But yeah, before anything else that, let's post some of our posts as well, right? On Instagram, on LinkedIn, YouTube, everywhere basically that we do. LinkedIn, of course, not today. Today is Sunday. But yeah, we do have a few things that we'll cover. We'll also look at a AI roadmap that we found out yesterday. If somebody wants to learn AI from scratch, especially vibe coding and the all the new terminologies that are there, we really found this great community that we are going to look into. Yesterday, we read about graph engineering and loop engineering over here. Today, we have, I think, more fundamentals to cover. So maybe we'll do one or two of them as well. And lastly, very importantly, tomorrow is the last day of YC fall applications. So yesterday, we did a lot of research on all these ideas. We figured out the ideas that we are interested in. We narrowed it down to 5 ideas. And now we are going to move those 5 ideas to one idea. That is another thing that we are doing. So we have a full lineup. Synclify is building in the backend. We have our content posts. We have our AI roadmaps. And then finally, we have our YC application. So we have pretty much a lot of two things to cover. So stay tuned. I'm super pumped. I hope you guys are as well. And let's kill it together. Right? You have any doubts? Please free to put it in the chat. Say hi. Tell me about yourself. Anything you want to know. Anything you want to understand. I look forward to have a chat with you. But yeah, regardless of it, I think let's start with the first task. As I was saying, I just want to check the reach and everything that we have on the page. So yes, our reels yesterday went good comparatively. One reel is at 2000, one is at another 2000. This one is already at 8800 views. So since yesterday we have gotten great response on our reels, and I'm genuinely happy about it. I think now things are started to turn in our favor. Previously, also the reach was pretty good, but somewhere 369, as you can see, but 300. So there were some drops. But now I guess we are maintaining a stage, and we also had a good jump since yesterday. I think we were at 320 followers, so we have jumped 17 followers on it. So we are learning to build a distribution system as well parallelly. So anyone who's interested to, how they can grow their Instagram or YouTube, then definitely let us know if you have any tips or anything. I would love to know. So yeah, this is something we are doing, and this is what our plan is. Superb. So yeah, let's start with posting something. So as you guys know, this is all my shorts plan. Like what the caption needs to be, what the YouTube title needs to be. So this is pretty detailed shorts plan that I have, and I post stuff from here. And as you can see, the green ones I have already posted, yellow ones what my editor has already edited. All of this is generated by AI. In fact, today I'll show you how I generate, so you guys can be a part of it, because I did not do it for yesterday's stream. So we'll do it on stream, like how I exactly generate this sheet and how you can do it too if you are creating long form content, or if you are creating, if you are doing live stream. So it's very easy to convert it into short form content for better distribution, right? So now I want to post this 7 frontier AI models in 1 month. We discussed about this on day before yesterday's stream. So I think Friday stream, like we got 7 new models this month, which was crazy. Like nobody expected that to happen, not me. So this is absolutely bonkers. Like the pace at which AI is going on, I mean, it's genuinely crazy. It's great time to be a builder. It's great time to be a developer. But yeah, just to see all of this happening in front of your eyes and be a part of that moment, it's like on its own. So these are the 5 models we got: Fable release, GPT-5, Soul, Grok 4.5, Meta's model, Kimi K3, Quen, Opus. Got quite a lot of models. So I'm excited. We are going to post. Superb. So X is live. Let's post it on Instagram as well. If you haven't guys checked out my Instagram, all the social medias are in the description. Please feel free. Oh, hi, Tanish. Tanish is here. Hello, Savai. One more day. Good to see you. Hi, buddy. No, you are doing well. One day at a time, one work at a time. Keep going. I am very excited to see you here. Today we have a good lineup. We are going to do a lot of work. It's Sunday, so I thought, why not pump you guys up? If anybody is building parallelly, I know a lot of people take chill Sunday chill, but for me, I love my work, so it's a chill thing for me. Like I love streaming. I love AI. I love working on this. So it's a holiday for me to be, because this is the work that I enjoy the most. So literally seven frontier models. And if you enjoy something, nobody can beat you, right? That's what the saying is, right? If you are enjoying your work, nobody can beat you at it. And that's what I want to prove here to myself, not to anyone else. I'm enjoying this, so nobody can actually beat me. That's how good I want to be, right? So yeah, this is happening. We just took it live. Let's take it live on YouTube Shorts as well. But I'm glad to see you here. Hi, Richard is here. Hi, Richard. Hi, how are you doing, buddy? What's new? So I'll show you guys how I generate these shots from long form, so you guys have a better idea, and you can also do it the same. It's a very simple process. I simply use Opus. It takes nothing. It takes like 5-7 minutes, 10 minutes at best, because the live streams are longer, 3-4 hours. But it gives me such detailed sheet, as you can see over. right? All I have to do then just copy paste. It brings out all the context, all the data. I just need to copy paste, right? That's how efficient my content system is. In fact, I was thinking if we can build a tool around it, maybe later, not now, but that can be one of the things we do, right? So it absolutely is like amazing. I love kind of working with. Let me put some tags on that will push it further. Like we can try new things. I have all these things written down with me, then why not? Yeah, this is from day 12. We're going to get live, right? Instagram is live, guys. X is live, right? And our YouTube is also live. So see, that's how easy and efficient our content system is. We need to, of course, make it better and better, more efficient as we go. But even this is, I feel, is very efficient. Now I'll show you exactly how to do it because we have yesterday's stream. So the very first thing I do is I go to this languages where I have all my content from everything that I've created so far. Then this is my short stream, right? So I just go here and it gives me all the language. So I just go here, automatic subtitles. Okay, let's create a short also, right? Let's do that. AI runs my complete content system by giving me everything around YouTube Shorts, Instagram post, and Twitter post from one live stream. It produces over 15 to 20 shots from single live stream. And I'll show you exactly how I do it. I simply go to YouTube. I go to select the live stream that I want to. I go to the language and I just download the automatic subtitles. Once I download it, I go to my Claude. I go to my Claude and over here I have this YouTube stream short extraction. And all I do is I just give it my subtitles. Right? This exactly knows what it needs to does what this exactly know what it needs to do, and then it does the job for me. It runs for about 10 minutes and then I get this detailed sheet. So this is for yesterday's live stream. Let's run it and I'll show it to you once it's done. I'm using Opus 5 medium for this because I don't think I need high or anything else. So this is a great model. This is from yesterday's live stream. Can you make the engaging shots like you just did for the previous live stream? So yeah, that's all. That's all I have to say. Now it will start working on it and I'll show you live. Are you developing an application using vibe coding? Yes, Richard, we are exactly doing that. We have already developed a few applications. I'll show you. This is one website that I have. This is for my content company. It's more like a portfolio website, but as you can see, this is completely done using vibe coding. We used Fable 5 for this. So anything and everything, all the pages that you see over here are completely. Then apart from this, we have this website called Pulse HQ. It's a company brain that we have built. It's a completely deployed website where we have used design partners as well. It's a B2B business website, and you can just go to pulsehq.tech and actually see. So all the features that you can possibly think a company brain needs to have. A company brain is basically a place where all your company knowledge resides, right? Be it from the perspective of tools that you use, Slack, Jira, Notion, GitHub, Linear, Google Drive, everything, and all the people as well in one. So this is what we have built. You can go to this. You can watch out this video if you'd like. I can play it for you here. Just let me know if you want to see this. This has the detail of everything, what this platform is about. And you can also check out how exactly the platform looks. You can sign up for the live demo and you will have everything. So this is exactly what we have built. This is live and you can check it out yourself. And now we are working on this platform, which is called Synclify. It's an Instagram management platform. You can go to synclify.ai. It's also deployed. It looks like this. It manages your collaboration, your content, your AI work, your DM automations, your competitor research, your team management, everything. So it does all of that. And now we are rebuilding it from scratch because the current platforms seems a little childish. This is something that I developed 6 months back before I started live streaming and all, way before, of course. And it has a lot of features, but it's a confusing page. Everything is a little messed up because at that time I could not figure out how to make it cleaner with that time AI models. I used Gemini 3.1 Pro for this, and I think Claude 4, Opus 4.4, I think. Yes. But now we have Opus 5, we have Fable 5. So I am changing everything. And that's what we are currently working on. As you can see over here, we are building it from scratch in a new way. We are giving it a new face. You used to be a front end programmer, right? No, I was not a front end programmer. I am still a machine learning engineer by profession. I am an entrepreneur now, of course, while I run all of these. But I was a machine learning engineer. I used to code in Python. I used to do a lot of computer vision work and all of that. That is where I come from. Like I did my job, I did my computer science engineering, then I went to machine learning. In fact, at that point, if I knew that machine learning and AI will become this big, I would have never jumped onto content management, right, which I do now. But now I thought with everything coming in, why not get back to the roots and start working on it again? Because I have an edge of understanding AI, right? That's what I feel. I personally have an edge. So I'm just using it. And over here, we are just building this community to help everyone out, help them build their products, help them be aware about AI, catch them up on every bit of knowledge I have around AI. Tanish said, have started with Google Pro one day at a time. Wonderful, man. Wonderful. I'm so proud of you. I told you, just get started with Google Pro. You can start with Gemini 3.6 Flash. You get it for free and just start with it. Start something that you like, start researching that you like, and eventually you will kill it. So kudos to you, man. All the very best. Are you inspired to program a system to check if a tree looks okay? Are you inspired to program a system to check if a tree looks okay? Um, if I'm catching it right, Richard, what exactly you mean by that is basically you click a tree's picture and you're trying to check the health of the tree, right? Like if it will provide fruits or not, whether it's a healthy tree or not, or something like that, right? That's what you are asking me to do, if I'm not wrong. Or am I taking it wrong? Please do let me know. So yeah, this is currently running. We are very excited. And over here, as I showed you guys, so it read our scripts. It says it's a long one, 4 hours, 5,243 lines. All hook starts located, building the same verified method. So you see, now it is building all the uh, shots for us. And I'll show you. You see, already it's writing 34,000 characters. So the files are usually very big. We have used 10% of our current session. No worries. I think we are still pretty good to go. And I guess it's taking so much. Otherwise, the coding is not even taking a lot of you as of now. So I am very happy with Opus 5. Yeah, this is something that we have done. I'm excited to have you here, buddy. Welcome to our community. Welcome to the channel. Yes. So you see something like this will come on and I just mark it green so that I know I have posted, right? And these videos are finally edited by my editor. I get this sheet using AI, but of course the editing as of now I have not automated using any tool or something. So these are simply here put together by my editor. So this is how I kind of work. I'm thinking about automating this also because these edits are very, very simple. All you have to do is just take the timestamp and then put the uh, captions. So it's a pretty simple edit. I don't want to waste my editor's time, and I think I can automate it very easily with AI. So that will be our next focus. That's something that we can. We have a lot of new ideas that I feel I want to build upon. In fact, we can discuss them. Let So the very first idea that I have is, of course, Clipper agent. First of all, I am aware that there are hundreds, if not thousands, of tools which are clipping. So I don't want to make a global Clipper agent. I don't want to monetize it. It will be for my internal purpose, so that my process of content creation, right? That is the sole reason why I would want to build a clip. And because I know there are Opus clips and whatnot, I've done my research, but I don't like to use them because I feel the kind of details I get from these shots, the kind of prompting that I have done for it, cannot be matched by a clipper. So that's why I want my own clipper agent. And just like that, voila, we have a detailed how many shots? 16 shots from yesterday's stream with the title, the hook, the first words, the cut segment, then your YouTube title, your YouTube description, your Instagram caption, your expo copy, as well as your editor note. So I have all of this in one place so quickly, right? How much time did it take? 5 minutes? In 5 minutes, I have 16 shots here ready with all the details. Now, all I need to do is use AI or tell it to my editor, and he'll just put all the shots here. And one edit hardly takes like 10 minutes. So these 15 edits can be done in like 3 hours. And I've built almost 4 days worth of content posting. And with that, I'm posting like 4 Instagram reels. So just imagine the scale at which I'm trying to operate. This is the beauty of it. So yeah, so this is done. We need to select, of course. Then I send it to my editor that which ones I want him to edit first. Like a bad prompt, yes, absolutely a great skill to know. Anthropic is hiding a better model right now. Yes, a little controversial, right? You shouldn't make a presentation. That's a business. Yeah, let it be. 3 hours of coding is 90% of. Yeah, this is something we can do because yesterday we coded straight for 3.5 hours when we only utilized about 20 to 25% of our usage, which is absolutely crazy with Opus, right? Graph engineering, yes, this is something we covered, guys. I don't know if you are aware. Graph engineering is the new loop engineering, and it's even better than loop engineering. We covered it in yesterday's stream. We'll have our shot as well soon enough. Uh, Nobody does two things and no master these two things, and nobody can beat you at AI. Absolutely, you don't need to be a who's most afraid of open source. Not what you think. Yes. Stop just using as start learning from it. Exactly. Great shot. How to install any skill from GitHub. See, such useful shots we get from our stream because we talk and discuss so much. What an API actually is, let it be. It's a very simple thing. I use 2 billion to AR, let it be. I have almost no revenue. Don't register a business. What vibe coding actually? This also we. So all these shots are priority. Of course, I'll edit the rest of the shots as well to post. But all these yellow marked shots are priority. Now my editor knows he just needs to do it, right? That's how I simply make these. Let me move it out of the frame. Second, I'll share this with my editor and he'll work on it tomorrow. That's how I work. And yeah, today's we have already done it. So that is also good. Let's move this also here. We don't need it now. Close this. Close this. And yeah, we were just discussing what new ideas I would ideally like to build and I want to build. Clipper agent is the first one. The second, which I feel, so this is my observation, okay, guys. I have been observing and looking at a lot of other vibe coders who are building in public, particularly. Most of them are focused on two types of. One is an ADE, which is agentic development environment. Second is your some tool related to social media, be it clipping, be it management, be it YouTube script generator or anything like that. We need to think beyond of it. That's what our differentiation, right? And that's what I want to work upon. Clipper agent, of course, is going to be one thing that I want to build internally for my purposes. So my editor does not need to waste time. But the second idea of ADE I have is going to transform how we look at ADE. I don't want to build an anti-gravity or a VS Code or a Claude Code or Cursor or something like that. I want to build something which will absolutely kill all of them for a serious vibe code. Like which will do one thing at a time, but so smartly, so nicely that you don't have to worry about anything. Right? You can produce end-to-end great system. And for that, what I have in mind is I'll tell you, I have a design slop in mind. Like it should not contain design slop. It should not make design slops, no matter how bad of a prompt you are giving. So we'll have some skills around it already installed in it. Secondly, the content slop. That is something that we are going to remove, right? So for that also we'll have some skills. Third is bug finder and auditor, which will basically audit your code. It will have detailed skill and will audit your code from time to time to make sure that there are no bugs, right? Then we'll have, what else do you need in this? Then we'll have, of course, all the information around database connections and API connections. Okay. Next, I want to have saving of documents. right? Like for example, if I'm making a plan, usually my plan goes in somewhere in Claude or somewhere. I want to save them at the right location for future references, right? I want to update the memory constantly for my Claude to refer, right? So it will not lose the content. This is another thing that will be. Apart from this, it will be great on design apps and content auditor, database, API, security. It should be good at security. So for that also, we'll have a layer skill basically, which will audit it for security purpose, be it prompt injection, be it your, anything around it. So this is another thing that we'll do for security. And then the second side of this AD is will be going to be marketing. Marketing will be, it will generate SEO friendly websites, AEO friendly websites, right? You will be able to generate, uh, what do we call it? Your demo videos, right? You will be able to generate marketing copies, right? About your products, like for all social media, right? All of that. So this is what I want to build. I want to build an end-to-end ADE which will do all of this, and I want to keep it very simple, right? So we need to create some calling buttons and all of that and stuff, and we simply make this ADE for everyone. Any ADE that is existing out there in market, I feel either is too complex or is just for development. It does not teach. So that is what I want to change. Maybe one more thing is we can do over here is make diagrams of your code for better understanding, right? Or what else is there? What else can we do? Right? AI terminology. Like if it is doing anything different, it will actually explain you. Saving workflows. So all of these things I want to build, and I don't want to keep it just prompt based, but more about the user experience. So this is something we are going to do next after we are done with Simple. I have so many ideas, guys. I have over 300, 254 such ideas. All of them are not this good. Some of them might be good, but I have 254 ideas to play around with and work around. I want to do that because I feel that can be a real game changer. I can inspire you guys as well to build something of your own. I can help you build something. And that's the whole point of what I'm doing. Right? So, yeah, this is something we need to do. But let me take it out of the way for now. Close this, closing a few tabs, guys. Otherwise, it gets up sometimes. So yeah, so this is how I simply generate all my shots, guys. Uh, you know, a bad prompts. So it also looks at hook very smartly. So it just doesn't give me basic hooks. It gives me smart hooks so that the reels go viral. In fact, I can see I changed the prompt last with the last stream, and I can see the results already a little. Not saying it's too good so far, but I can already see the results. We have over 9,200 views here, 2,100 views here. So I'm already seeing that fraction of results coming. That's how, and that's why I say prompting is. All right. Let's see where we are on this. Okay. A full DB set is running now. The first half will include the competitor automation team and this. Remaining POB inbox calls, media, and all of this happening. All right. Continue. We are continuing with the going ahead. It's a huge task, guide, that we have given Claude to do. I think it's going to take over 20 hours of consecutive running hours for Claude to even give me the first iteration and then the debugging, redesigning, and all of that. So it's a huge plan. Yesterday we made it. As you can see, this is the plan we made with Claude to transform our complete system. And that's what I believe in. I always do planning in very, very detail. There are two benefits of doing the plan in detailing. The very first benefit is, of course, your agent can go back and look at the plan and make your output better. The second benefit of it is once it stops and it feels it has done something, you can cross verify everything by asking it to look at the plan line by line. So these are the two benefits when you plan on a loop. When you plan in detail, it does not miss any, right? I literally ran 7 loops yesterday to complete this plan. The first iteration, it missed 70 things. In the second iteration, it missed 40 things. And slowly, steadily, by a seventh iteration, it only missed two things. And then I thought it would be, good for us to kind of do more iterations. So we stopped it there. And this is the detailed plan, right? So this is very, very important for whoever is planning. Invest time on planning, invest your credits on planning. Implementation is the easiest for AI. Yeah, right? So yeah, this is something that we have been doing. I hope I have given you guys almost all the updates and everything that we are doing. And guys, I don't know. This is a great roadmap that we yesterday just figured out. We got to know. It has a great roadmap. Whoever wants to learn about agentic AI, particularly, you have your AI agents, you have your memory systems, you have your build from scratch, you have tools, you have production. So all the detailing, I think this is a great community. This is for become top 1% AI builder, and I think this is a great. There is lots of things happening here, but yeah, the paid one as well. You have some courses. I'm not promoting it for myself. I don't even know if these courses are good. I'm not asking you to do any course. You can do everything and anything with AI now. But yeah, they have these courses and everything as well. If anybody wants to check out, but even if you don't want to check out their course, go to their free resources. And over here, it's amazing how they have put. You have Cloud Code fundamentals. You have all these things. So like, I mean, it's a crazy good thing, right? Maybe you can try and see. I just found it yesterday on stream, actually, when we were searching about graph and loop engineering, and it explained it to us in such simpler words that we thought, like, everybody should get to know about this. So yeah, okay, cool. Let's do one more thing, guys. I think Orwell is not here. That's why he did not remind us about the story. Let's post an Instagram story on our AI account. But I think that will be good, impactful. Might get a viewer from there, and it cannot hurt us, right? That's the beauty of it. Yeah, guys. I think I've already had the link copy for this, so I'm just gonna put it. If anybody wants to read in the meanwhile what loop engineering is, I'll over here you can read. Yesterday I explained it thoroughly. If anybody wants to know again, I don't mind explaining it, but let me know in the. Otherwise, I'll look like a fool to keep re-explain. Sunday, Opus 5. Right. We have just posted our Instagram story as well, so we're good to go there. Guess whoever won. Cool. Um, let's move to let's move back to the grind, guys. Let's back. Let's not waste time. Okay. Yes. So yeah, we are done with that part. Let me see if something is going on X. Let me pull it up for you guys so we are aware. In the meanwhile, let's do one more thing. Let's look at our GitHub repositories as well. Trending GitHub repositories, actually, to understand if there are any good repositories. Buzz, we already know it's quite trending everywhere on X and everywhere as well. And like, you guys can check it out. It's a substitute to Slack, but it also has your AI agent and your human force at one place. So this is working well, basically. Uh, the other one is, then you have Open Code Review Ego Lite. Okay, this is something new. A fastest browser for AI agents to run web automation, built for sharing your logged in browser state with your AI agents. So let's say you want to do any web automation tasks, for example, fetch any particular API, post something or anything. It can actually do that for you. It can run all your agents in that task. Nice. I like it. Harper, we checked. Chronos, we checked. Pumpkin, we checked yesterday. Static. Okay, cool. So this is a new one. Let's explore this. AI agent, world monitor, code review graph, pie graph, pie web, AI engine, hyperland is independent, high customer dynamic tiling, Wayland component. Is anyone aware? What's this? UI skills. Yeah, this is the new UI skills that we are using, guys. This is the exact repository we are using to build our systems. You guys can check it out as well if you want. I can share it in the chat. The link, basically, these are some UI skills that you can use to build your products, and it actually performs like it gives less AI slop. Of course, you need to prompt it properly, but it basically has this repository of all the different UI skills for your animations, graphics, UI itself, everything. And we have installed 6, 7 skills from this to use for our processes. So if anybody is building in AI, is looking to improve their UI, can definitely. I can drop it in the chat if you guys. That's I'll drop it for you. Definitely check this out. It's definitely, I feel, helpful for anyone who wants to build AI, who wants to build an AI, especially any UI related. So yeah, this is good. Yeah. And apart from that, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much good repositories we have had for today. AI job search, a job search that runs on your machine, application framework built on cloud code, evaluate postings, tailor CV, write cover letter, prep interviews, poke it and on it. Okay, is any of you in the chat looking for a job or are preparing for a job? I have just found a perfect repository for you. It's called AI job search. It basically evaluate a job for you, tailor your CV according to that job, write the cover letter, and also going to prepare you for the interview. So that absolutely sounds amazing. And how it simply works is you fill in your profile, whatever you're a developer, you're a writer, you are a designer, whatever you are. It scrapes the job from the portals like LinkedIn and other. Find whichever jobs are fit to your skill set, your profile, and then of course apply it for you. And after that, basically, it will draft the CV for you, it will draft the cover letter for you, it will draft all the details. And then it will review and like basically help you prepare for the interviewers. So you don't need to be bothered about different job interviews. This looks absolutely amazing. And in fact, I just got an idea on this. How about this is how everything should work, right? For example, on today's date, we work on LinkedIn, right? And what LinkedIn does for us is it's a job search portal, right? Now, how about it finds me perfect jobs, change my CV and cover letter accordingly, and also set up a course for me to, right? For that particular job, whatever skill set or information I need, right? Help me do that. How smart this idea is. I think we can look at this idea also. I just got this idea. All right, moving on. Here we have Ego Light. Yes, this is something we are trying. The best browser for both you and your agents. So this is an open source browser again, guys. Let's look at the video. Analyze your competitor's activity. Ego browser, scrap the main post from X account. Do this. Okay. Okay, nice. So it's a browser that can work with your agent. So it's an open source browser. You don't need to, you can, I think, connect your Cloud Code, you can connect your GPT or anything with it and install this browser and use it to scrap leads, use it to, multitask, use it to uh, compress any input, store the data locally, no login. It's free. So yeah, it looks good. I think this is another thing we can build in our ADE. Just got this idea. Browser with harnessing power. Right? I think that's a great idea. Love it. Love it. Great tool again. So yeah, guys, we have lots and lots of new developments in AI, which I don't know you guys are aware of. The biggest developments of the last few days is Opus 5, which we are currently using to build. So yeah. Okay, so where POB stands, 42 tools are done. The billing network is the one that matters the most. The metering I built charges credits against SKUs that were priced for a different. Superb. Okay, so can you tell me what's next? And as you guys can see, we are prompting speech to text. So it becomes more convenient for us to prompt. We literally write paragraphs of prompt. Right now, you are seeing very small prompts, but yesterday on stream, we wrote like a page long prompt just by speech to text. So the recommendation is grounded rather than from the plan. Okay. Okay. So it's checking what we need to do next. That's how you basically work with AI, guys. You push it to its limit. You ask it to verify things. You ask it to what it should do next. Don't try to break AI flow, because once you break the flow, ask it to stop there, start something else, and all of that. There is a possibility it will introduce some bugs. It will leave jobs open. It will leave some work incomplete, which you ideally do not want your AI. You want your AI to follow a path, follow a workflow. If you want to do some other tasks, spawn up a new, agent, spawn up a new ID, and do it over there. Do not stop your, try to not stop your, agent in between and have it work here. Okay, super. So it says it wants to do billing and access again. Great. So let's work on it end to end and make sure we are completing. Super. So yeah, we have given it, we have asked it to complete. Let's see what happens. So it will keep running. It takes time, of course. It will run for the next 10 minutes or so, or maybe more. Latest app introducing idols. Send prompts in any chatting AI. Advertisers bid on the spinner. You get paid 50% of every ad you see. You're spending hours behind the thinking. Right. Oh, okay. So basically, I heard this tool was launched a few days back as well by someone else, or I don't know, by this guy only. Where basically what you can do is you see this transmuting and all these loaders and everything calculating. Instead of this, it will start to show me an advertisement, and that advertisement I will get paid, and that person will, of course. That's how they are working. It's a great idea. Regardless, I was thinking to make it into something learning or gamify it, but this guy went ahead and turned it into a business idea, which I did not. So makes a lot of sense, because anyways, I'm constantly spending so much time just waiting for it to do, waiting for it to work, and in fact it can spawn the ad for me. I think it's a wonderful idea. If anybody wants to try, they can check it out. They're Wow, they don't. Oh, this is the same guy who's built Shipper. Oh man, you're waiting 358 hours a year on AI anyway. Why not make out of it? 50% goes straight to you. Other, you download this, keep it. Yeah, it's a nice tool. Why not? I don't know how they're getting advertisements or how they're onboarding advertisers, which is a challenge. But yeah, definitely a good idea. But I don't want to do it as of now, because I don't know in the back end what they are doing. I'm a little scared about it. Like, what exactly advertisers are getting in exchange? Are they taking in my data? The idea is good, but I don't generally know about privacy concerns and all that, so I'm staying away from it. But if anybody is not like building something serious, they are using AI for fun, they can make some money out of it. They can at least make money worth their subscription, right? So yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's just, for me, it's a little scary, because would not want my data to go to all these advertisers, especially what I'm building and all of. Close Claude Opus 5 one shot. AI model race is getting ridiculous. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so you heard, guys. Grok 4.6 is coming in 2 weeks and 4.7 is coming in 4 weeks. Yeah, Elon Musk himself mentioned that 4.6 will be out in 2 weeks from now, so somewhere around 8th August, and 4.7 in by end of August. So that is crazy, right? That is such a great timeline. Chaitanya says, "Hello, Kimi K3 not working, bro. Always error." Oh, okay. Hi, man. What exactly are you trying to do with Kimi K3? Are you building some website or something? Kimi K3, of course, as I mentioned, is very slow. And as of now, it feels a little scary to trust these Chinese labs, especially Moonshot and all of that, that you don't know where your data is going and all of that. But yeah, I don't know. You can check. Do they have a page like Kimi K3 down? Like, do they have a page like that where they actually tells you whether it's down or not? Because Claude and OpenAI both have that sort of page. Like, if you'll see, if you'll search Claude down, they have this amazing Claude status page where you actually get when it was down. So you quickly get an idea whether it is down or it is working perfect. I don't think Kimi has built Kimi K3 status or something. So yeah, it's I haven't used it. Now I would recommend, man, if you're spending money, spend on Anthropic. Opus 5 has crazy usage limits. Just use it on medium or high. We have been running this code. I have been running this code for the last 4 hours, and I have only used 11% of session. 11%. How crazy is that? 11% of session usage in 4 hours of coding. I am only running one agent. That's one thing. But even with one agent, what is 11%? That's nothing on such level of intelligence. I'm using Opus High, Opus 5 High. So invest that money in Opus, man. Like Anthropic again. I told you not to buy any subscriptions. I posted a short also yesterday that's blowing up basically. And that kind of verdict came out true. I exactly predicted this. Please do not buy any subscription. I'll show you. I have no expectation from Grok I used. Yeah, as of now, Grok 4.5 is not good. It's just cheap. But eventually, hopefully, it gets better, right? That's the hope. Like 4.6 and 7 are coming in 4 weeks, so might get better. Too many people are chatting with Kimi right now. Please try again. So, oh, you are getting the block. So, you know, right, what Kimi or Moonshot did? They stopped all the new subscriptions. Did they start giving it again? Or did they still, uh, you know, have it stopped only? They stopped basically all the subscriptions, if I'm not wrong. They said that they don't have enough computation to give everyone. Oh, yeah, now they have given it again. That's why it's happening, man. That's why it is happening with you. So, Moonshot, what actually did it? Oh, join waitlist. Yes. Annually, you are also getting. Okay, cool. So, Moonshot does not have enough capability or enough computation, right? Like OpenAI and Anthropic, they don't have enough servers, and the kind of traffic they got because of the level of intelligence they built and also the price point they come to, it was crazy good, right? Everybody just wanted to use Moonshot. But now, as you can see, they stopped all of it because they said they want to first work with the existing customer base and not roll out to new customers and make it faster for them. I'll show also you open router if we'll check. Let's check what is the speed now Kimi K3 is having. K3 here. The speed is 25 TPS. Its uptime is 100%, so it's currently live, but the speed is only 25 tokens per. That's very, very low. Your Opus 5 is running at 40, yeah, some issue, I guess. But it was running at 60 FPS yesterday. Now Opus 5 is also running bad, to be honest. But yeah, Kimi K3 25, when they launched, it was even like 15, 20 TPS. Now it's 25 TPS. Hopefully they speed it up and you will not get that error. I think the servers are really busy, especially in our time zone, right? You and I are in Indian Standard Time, and China is also somewhere in the same time zone. So whoever is using this in China, it is a peak time for them. So that's why you're also getting this error. If you'll use it in the night, maybe at that time you'll get better speed, or early in the morning. So you have to kind of time it with Chinese timing too. But yeah, guys, this is what I predicted, and this is exactly what happened. Yeah, this one. Do not buy any subscription and wait for a week. I told you guys, I told you, do not buy any subscription and wait for a week. Did I not tell you that? Everybody was thinking to switch to ChatGPT or Grok or everywhere. I told you, do not switch. Wait for another 1 week and you will get a gift at your hand. And that's what we got with Opus in 5. Your hand. We have a model which is as smart as Fable with the price of Opus 4.8. What more do we need? I told so I actually warned you about this. So I hope nobody here bought any subscriptions in the last week or renewed their subscription and actually did, because now you can actually use Opus 5 with crazy usage limits, crazy intelligence is matching. Yeah. Wow. I think this is fake, guys. Do you believe this? I don't believe this. Someone built this and they said they one shot it, right? This is the actual game, right? They just uh, made a meme out of it. Yeah, I think physics feel right. I think this is fake. This is a satire. I told you guys this is a satire. This is the real one, of course. I don't know if this is also real or not, but definitely this was fake because this is, I think, the actual Horizon 6 or what is it? 4 is Forza Horizon game. I've been using Codex for the last time, and the one thing I've realized that Codex is terrible at long tasks. The sub agents generates volume of. Okay, so I'll give you guys one tip around using Opus 5. So where is that? Do not use Opus 5 on planning, on max, or on extra high, in fact. Use Opus 5 only and only on medium and high and for execute. And I'll tell you the exact reason why I'm saying. It has been researched that Opus 5 on long running tasks where it requires a lot of intelligence, it spawns a lot of agents and work for longer hours, it becomes really bad with their output on extra high and on max. So if you're doing long term sessions, go with high or medium. And secondly, use Fable for planning and then use Opus for execution. This is exactly what we did. The plan that you see over here, this 400 line detailed plan, was completely built with Fable and not with Opus. And the execution that you see is happening with Opus. And this is something that I would recommend every single one of. Do not use Opus for your planning or on extra high or max. It will go into overthinking mode basically, which will be harmful for your work, and try to keep your it to medium or high. I'm doing all my coding tasks on high and I'm doing all my writing tasks on medium. In the stream initially I showed you guys how I generate the shots. That was on medium. So please be mindful about that. Otherwise, you will feel that Opus 5 is really bad. And that's what I've been observing on X, particularly. People are bashing Opus 5, saying that it's really bad, but in reality, they are unable to use it. And that's the biggest skill AI have right now. If you can find out the right reasoning, if you can find out the right model, and if you can find out the right prompt for a task, nobody can beat you in AI. I told you this yesterday as well. Fable 5 good for physics and all, for coding Opus is better. Can you show me Claude design? Oh, you want to see like Claude design, how exactly it is? I have done some work with Claude design. I've not done it in recent times, but I use it for like presentations and stuff, to be honest. And it makes like good presentations. It harness good details. It harness good information. Like for example, I wanted to create this personal branding presentation for one of my clients, and it actually did everything itself. Like I just gave it like what I need and exactly what my plan with it is, and you guys can see this is a presentation that Claude design basically gave. I do not use it now for my websites because I feel I can harness that power using skills and everything with dashboards. But Claude design I'm now only using for presentation, and it do a very good job on presentations. I got this presentation with every detail made in like 15-20 minutes, right? So it was a win-win situation for me. I have a whole proposal at my hand and I can just share it to my client. So yeah, this is how I use open like this, and this is built on, by the way, I think Opus 4.8. I did not even use Fable for this. That's how you can use Claude design. You can actually make your slides, wireframe, mobile apps, animations, mockups, resume, all of that. It has the features, but I am just been using for decks and I don't know anything about Claude design. Show me about it. Yes. So, buddy, as I was saying, you can actually use Claude design to create any design related task. be it your dashboards, be it your UI mockups, be it your mobile apps, be it your presentations, be it your documents, be it your research diagrams, HTML docs, anything. It's like merging your Figma, your Canva, your Photoshop, not Illustrator into one tool. That's how it is. But things over here are automatic. On Illustrator, on Canva, you basically take templates, you design something from scratch. You use AI, but you design more or less a lot of things from. Here, you are not doing that. Here, you are letting AI do the job for you. You are explaining it, you are orchestrating. That's what it is. So it's a great tool for anyone if you're just building a presentation, doing some animations and all of that. It also has a feature actually where you can connect your repository. You can actually connect your GitHub, you can connect your local code, and you can take this code to Cloud Code for developing backend and everything. So, for example, you start working on your code on Cloud Design to build the front end. Once your front end is built, you can take that code to Cloud Code and start working on the backend because this cannot work on the backend, right? And you can also take existing project. Like for example, right now I'm building Synclify. If I don't like the design, I'll put it here in Cloud Design. I'll take it here and then I'll redesign everything. So that's also something that you can do. In similar way, you can choose your model, whatever you want to use, your effort level, and all of that. I think you can use Opus 5 now, good enough, or Fable 5, depending on how complex of a task you're. So this is what this everything is about. UI mockups, and they have given some templates as well. So that's nice. You have your slide decks, you have your mobile app design, your resumes, your animations. So they have added animations. That's great, and I think this is something that we can also use. Maybe you can use it on Pulse and all. Pulse, we already have some animation. You can see on our hero element. Right now, as you can see over here, it's a very interactive animation that we have to show kind of a brain sort of a thing. And on Synclify also we have animation over here, but I think there is always a scope of improvement that we can try. Yeah, so every Sunday afternoon stream. Yeah, that seems to be like a pattern. Unless I have some plans, of course, I am trying to prioritize work and streams. So I, in the last couple of Sundays, also that went back, we streamed in the afternoon only. Definitely, that seems to be the pattern so far. But let's hope for how long we'll stick to it. Right? If I'll not have any other priority, I would love to stream. And on Sunday, I'll come in the afternoon. For the rest of the days, the night time. Right now, I'm trying to stream as much as possible to get as much as content out, to get, as to build this community stronger, to, of course, stay in favor of the algorithm and everything. So, yeah, that's why I think we have been streaming nonstop for the last 4 days or 3 days. We did stream. I think in the last week, this week, we streamed for like almost 5 days or so. We took two breaks, and that too not like break I was working on. But yeah, now I feel I enjoy even more. And I love to stream when I have usage limits, right? Right now on this $200 plan, I have like 34% only I've consumed my weekly use. So I would keep streaming until I'll run out of this usage, right? So yeah, that's why. But yeah, I would love to know what you guys are building. If any of you is working on something interesting. Okay, so this is a 2002 PS1 game, and Opus 5 with Hicksfield just did it. I would love to work on game development, man. Given that I have enough time and money to spend on it, I think then you will need way more credits. You need way more time to put into it. Maybe I'll get someone as well on board. But if somebody is ready to invest time and money, I have some ideas which I want to do around game. Not very harsh, like not triple A, double A level games. I'm talking about basic games, but I have some great ideas about it. I feel that can really go well um, for it. Like, yeah, today, I think, yeah, yesterday night, Elon Musk launched his new rocket. Most ridiculous model ever I have tested produced this result in 1 hour. Table 5 needed almost 3 hours. Didn't just win it completely out. See, so there is a mixed sentiment on X basically, particularly around Opus 5. Over here, which one? Yeah, this is Opus 5. This looks better than. And you guys see, I told you guys one thing. I'll show you. Wait. What did I tell you? Do not use Opus 5 on Max. Use it on high. This definitely looks more detailed, but from one perspective, I find this better. Right? This definitely has maybe more towers. It is a bigger castle and all of that, the max one. But it, of course, took almost like what, 3 hours? It took 1 hour to make this. And just see what is the level of intelligence you're getting in one, right? So I would personally prefer Opus 5 on high instead of max. Max, you can use it for design maybe, but for your normal coding task, development, other tasks that you're doing, stick to this. Fable also, let's check it out. Fable here. I don't know. I think on short stream. Yeah, Fable is looking like this. Of course, better than Opus to some extent. Like it looks more realistic. Yeah, it looks definitely more realistic. I think, but again, 4 hours and this is 1 hour. Oh, this is GPT 5.6. Yeah, 4 hours it took. So not worth it, right? It's 4 times the time, and I think the amount of usage that will go in this will be bonkers. I think you will max out your $200 plan in one. So yeah, not to use that. For a minute to me here says, what are you building? So, buddy, we have built and we are building a few things. We have recently built, I'll show you this website for my own startup, my own company, which is a content marketing company. This is more like a portfolio, but this is not a product. There are two other things that we have. One is called pulsehq.tech. You can check it out. You can also look at this video. It explains you exactly how this works. And over here, it's a company brain. Basically, it brings out knowledge of your whole organization, your company in one place, be it across the tools, be it across the people. So your juniors can be trained better. You walk into the meetings more prepared. You can generate reports on real data. You can query around any feature, how it is built, how it was built. You can automate your tasks and everything, and much, much more. So you can check it out if you'd like. You can check out this video. If you want me to play, I can play on stream. Yeah, if you let's look at this video. Why not? I'll play it for you guys.
Everything your company knows is scattered across your tools, stuck in your people's heads, and re-explained over and over to your AI. Pulse connects all of it, every tool, every person, every AI, into one company brain that never forgets. Every morning, it shows you what changed, what needs you, even what your next meeting will cost before you ask. Ask it anything and get a real answer with a citation on every sentence, or run deep research and watch it work. And it's permission aware to the core, so each person sees only what they're cleared to, and you can open the brain to your whole company. It maps how everything connects and captures every decision, who made it, why, and the work it shipped, so the same debate never resurfaces. It learns who actually knows what from real work, finds you the right expert in seconds, and briefs your newest hire on day one. Nothing stalls quietly. It surfaces the stalled PR, the idle ticket, the failing build, before any of them cost you a deadline. It can act too. Draft the message, file the ticket, run a whole playbook, always behind a human approval with 5 minutes to undo. It turns the way your team works into playbooks, then quietly rewrites them the moment they drift from how you really operate. Need a board deck, a revenue dashboard, a handoff doc? It builds them from your real data, every line sourced in minutes. And all of it lives right inside the tools your team already works in: Claude, Cursor, and ChatGPT. Best of all, you can do every part of this just by talking. Ask a question, run an agent, build a report, completely hands-free. Individual AI makes one person faster. Team AI makes the whole company smarter. As teams get leaner, that shared memory matters more, not less. Pulse. Self-improve your company. Try the live demo. No sign up at pulsehq.tech.
And I'll tell you guys one thing. This video was completely done using AI. I did not hire any designer, editor, or anyone. End to end, from voiceover, from the music that you hear in the background, to every animation, to every script, writing work, all of that, 100% AI. It took me about 5 hours to make this video because I wanted it very detailed and proper. So I did it completely using AI. And in fact, I've built a playbook around it, which I might give as a skill. I have not decided yet, or build a product around it. So anyone who is ever is building can actually build something like this for their product. So this is what we have built. Naresh here is asking how much time and resource did it take to build this product? But it took me about 3 months and almost 100 hours a week, maybe 80, 90 hours a week on an average, to build this product end to end. thoroughly with about over 200 plus features. So it's not a small product. It has like over 240 features for a company. And of course, all the animations, all the things that you see over here, everything was done by me from front end to back end to connections and all of that. You can actually check it out. You can go here and you can check out how it looks in real life as well. I've built a complete demo. So yeah, this is something that you can all check it out. And now, as you were asking, what we are currently building, we are currently building something called Synclify, which is our new product, which is not my new product. I built this 6 months back, but I left it because I thought it had new future. But recently, I have came across a few people. I have talked to a few people, and I feel it has more required. It is more required than ever. It's a Instagram management platform where you can manage your inbox, you can manage your automations, you can manage your content, you can create new content, you can manage your collaborations, you can manage as a brand, you can manage everything as a creator, you can manage, and you can as an agency or a freelancer can manage multiple clients if you have. So all of this built in one place. So this is what we first transformed. This is how now the UI looks. And now what we are working on is transforming this is exactly what we are doing over here, that you can see in the background, that we are running with Claude, and we are transforming this. As of now, it looks very tacky, not proper. I feel the colors and everything looks very childish, like a college project. To make it more professional and everything, we are transforming this. And this transformation is going to change, revolutionize, if I put it, because I literally had this epiphany yesterday, guys. I've been seeing this product for the last 6 months, not working out properly. I hardly have like 12 users for this product. And yesterday I had this epiphany how I want to transform this. And then I wrote this whole plan with AI, with Fable. As you can see, a very detailed plan how exactly I want to work. I ran 7 loops, and now Opus is exactly implemented. So this is what we are currently working on. Damn, thank you. So yeah, this is exactly what's happening, and we are building this community in parallel. We have been discussing so much around AI. We have been discussing so many updates. We have been guiding people over here. We are, kind of reviewing their projects. So much work we have done in the last 15 days, to be honest. And if you'll see also, like we are creating these short clips from our stream completely using AI, only the editing part, and we are already growing well. Like I am literally posting like 34 posts a day, and I can post like 10 posts a day in fact, but I'm not bombarding the algorithm, so we are posting like 4 posts a day, as you can see, and everything from our stream, and you will get so much value. Like if you guys don't get time to see the streams are of course way more valuable. I get to interact, you can ask your questions and all of that. But if you don't get that time, definitely go to Instagram or my X account or the YouTube shorts as well. You can check out everything there. So yeah, that would be my recommendation. How many customers do you have for Pulse? For Pulse, we have two design partners, Naresh. We don't have direct customer. It's not a B2C product, it's a B2B product. So I have design partners with whom I am currently making this product better and proper so it can be open to the whole market, because it works with a lot of sensitive data, right? You're putting all of your company knowledge on one platform. So I need to make sure it's completely secure, everything is proper, and you get the right information. So we are currently working with two design partners. We call them like, I don't know if you are aware of the terminology. You can call them like beta users or design partners. Now the term that we use is design partner. Basically, who help us design these products. Cool. Moving on. Yeah, we were just looking at some of the updates. Let's see. I think on rundown also we might have gotten some updates. Uh, OpenAI, they have not put any. Plus five. What? That's weird. The first one who released anything around anything. What happened to their team? Articles. Yeah, I think that's their UI also. Yeah, you guys must be aware how OpenAI model escaped their cyber test and hacked into Hugging Face. Like that was a crazy update. because these tests are usually in a very closed environment. They are in like very close sandbox where they don't have a lot of access outside. And the GPT-6 probably is what I think they're testing, breached the sandbox, went into the Hugging Face database and their, everything, and fetched the information that it required. That was crazy. And I think yesterday I was reading one more news where OpenAI model is building memory for its future models around how to do certain tasks, how to break these guardrails and everything, which was terrifying to hear. I don't know, it's just a marketing gimmick or it is actually in short. Yeah, this I will just discuss a lot of updates in last 2 days. The best part about these streams, guys, I'll tell you, you must be feeling overwhelmed at all times. Like there are so many things happening at all point of time. There are so much content, so many things to capture every single day. How do I stay updated? This is the perfect place for that. We stream for 2 hours, 3 hours sometimes. But in those 2, 3 hours, we literally cover every single update that is going. So you don't need to go to 10 different sources to get your updates. You don't need to go to 10 different places to just get like what has happened. You just be here with this community, you watch it, and you'll get every single update that has happened. So it will reduce your AI anxiety. And that was my mission in the first place, because I was feeling the same thing, that so many things are happening every single day. A new tool is coming, a new model is coming, something is happening. How do I stay updated? And that's why I started doing these streams, because it is first going to help me stay updated, and then I can help you guys to stay. Early access to Flux 3, a visual intelligence AI that generates video, images, synced audio with a German lab. Oh, nice. We have a new visual model, guys. So we have already had Seed Dance, Nano Banana, ChatGPT Image Gen 2. We have, I think, a few more, I don't know. And now we have another one, Flux 3 out of German labs. So that's new. AI intuition at the runtime. Okay, so they are saying they are building AI intuition at the rundown. So they have made mandates for each of their employee, right? I think this is something that is going to happen in every organization. So this is very important, guys, right? Like, be it you are currently employed, you are an entrepreneur, you are looking for a job or whatever. These are some of the things that is going to happen everywhere as the AI is progressing. Your companies are going to make mandates according to your profile, that where you should AI, where you should not, what is unacceptable and what is expected. So for a developer, they say never. Okay, let me just never use AI generated code. ChatGPT wrote it as an excuse for bugs. Okay, you can actually verify, validate, and do cross checks to make sure that your code does not have bugs. Do not give an excuse. Publishes raw ChatGPT output, obvious AI tone, lacking human taste. I think this is one of the biggest things. Writers, especially with writers or whoever kind of make content and stuff, you sound like AI, right? Like most of the things that we research and work upon will sound like AI. So how to make it sound better? Be it you're using skills, be you are reviewing it, be you are using your own intelligence to improve it, but you have to do it. Customer support, generic responses should not be there, and you should summarize that complex tickets and everything and give proper response. Then for CEO admin in hiring, do not use AI. Decision making and all of that. In education, no human insight courses, use pure AIs. Yeah, basically they don't want you to use complete AI. If you are building a course, you should use a human. Basically, you should not be having sloppy AI generated. You can use AI for quiz generation and course outlines like research task. Sales, again, generic mass follow-ups, no. Try to keep your emails personalized, and social media, again, same. So I think this is a great thing that we just got to read, because I think this is the future for companies to come while they're using AI. Everybody needs to make their mandates around what is unacceptable, what is expected, and what is exception. And this is something that I feel I will also do in my company with all my teams, so they are aware what they can do and what they can. Edit faster with AIs. Oh, you see this? Now AI can edit videos, of course. I don't know if they're promoting a tool or something, but yeah, that is there. OpenAI Anthropic launch dueling voice upgrade. Uh, Flux 3 Poke, proactive personal that lives inside text messages. Health in ChatGPT. Link medical apps records to chat about health. Nice. Okay, so ChatGPT has just launched something to keep up updated with your health and to understand your health better. You can link your medical apps, your records, your data to ChatGPT, and you can chat with it to understand, maybe improve your diet, maybe analyze your reports, maybe understand them better to take actions. But one thing I think they should also be saying, and I'll also say, is do not do it without a proper advice from a you can take the initial preliminary advice from ChatGPT because, of course, it's not bad at that, but verify it with a doctor. That's something that you should absolutely. As ChatGPT and AI will be used, we are in a dire need to have a second opinion from professionals. It should have a platform. I just put the professionals are approving. All right, cool. Yeah, let's move on. Yeah, so these are the updates from Rundown. I am shocked they have not put any update around Opus 5. I don't know why. Usually they do it very quickly. This is the first time I'm seeing lagging behind on AI. Flux 3, yeah, they have not put any update around Opus 5. That's crazy. I was excited to read what they'll write around Opus 5 because it's a wonderful model, doing great job for us at such low credit usage. So what more do you want? You see, I'll show it to you guys. We started at 34% weekly usage. We are still at 34% weekly. And session usage was what? What was the session usage, guys, when we started? I think 10%. So it took like 2%. That's how efficient Opus 5. People are abusing it. I don't know why. Cool. So this week we'll have more usage for the whole week. I'm happy about that. Every week my usage goes like this, but this week I'll have like a whole week use. Happy. From 3 prompts, you're not ready for what's coming. Again, guys, do you think this is real? I feel this is fake. Or do you think this is possible? With 3 prompts, someone is saying. The quality of the video is bad, guys. I am not doing it. I I don't think this is possible to build in like 3 prompts. Somebody is just engagement farming. Grok build open source launch July 2026. Yes. Elon Musk promised that he is going to open source the complete Xcode as well as Grok code in this month itself, or I think next month something. But yeah, that's crazy. Like to open source the complete code base of how exactly everything is running is complete transparency. You cannot blame it to maybe put one ad on a preference or some political view or anything else on a preference. So I think that's good transparency. I don't think Meta will, in their lifetime, even if they change their CEO, will do it because I think they make a lot of money because of it. They actually do influence in wrong ways at times. Okay, another result. Look at it. So this is Opus 5, this is Fable 5. Ah no. No, 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 no. Not possible. The prompt must be different. I cannot imagine the prompt to be same. You're saying Fable 5 made this and Opus 5 made this with buildings and yeah, prompt is different, man. The whole it has no colors, it has colors, it does not have buildings. So prompt can possibly not be simple. That's just again uh, engagement farming. Can't believe it. It's engagement farming, and you can tell that simply by looking at the detailing. There are no buildings. If you're not giving the prompt to have like a city view, How will it build a city? The prompt matters the most. 30 roles here. Everyone is talking about AI and people are actually learning it. There are 10 courses from Harvard, Microsoft. Okay. I don't know if it's true, guys. I'm not saying anything, but if anybody wants to check them out, there are these 10 courses by biggest of the companies to prompt engineering, to develop generative AI, to beginners, to introduction to AI with Python, which you can try. And these are all free. If you want the link, I can drop it in the chat. You can check it out. So these are some of the uh, if you want to learn AI from scratch or you don't know where to start, this is a good way to start. These are 10 different courses by the best of the best organizations in the world, starting right with Harvard University, where they have introduction to AI, to Microsoft and Google talking about generative AI, to OpenAI, where they are discussing about prompt engineering. So you can check this out. You can try these courses out and make yourself more AI first. That was a shot right there. Let's cut. Made this beautiful painterly world in a single HTML file. Everything made procedurally. Realistic grass and wind fields. Do you think, guys? I have two opinions about this. One, do you think this is real and the person is getting paid for to do this? Or second, they are just trying to do engagement farming because I want to see what people are building with Opus, and a lot of people similar to me also wants to. So do you think what, according to you, is the case? Are they just engagement farming, or are they getting paid by Anthropic? Because I don't think Anthropic is going to pay them. Like there is a possibility, but you never know. Oh yeah, you know this, guys, about this open source debate that is happening in the US. So Jensen Huang, the CEO of Nvidia, the biggest company on the planet, I think, right, joined X, and his first post was about how open models are important for US as well, right? And every big CEO from Elon Musk to Sundar Pichai to Sam Altman, everybody supported his initiative, even Mark Zuckerberg, and said, yes, we will sign this, uh, you know, uh, we will sign this and be a part of this open source movement. We will try to do some work around open source models because, of course, China, on the other hand, are completely building open. They don't give you the open weights very easily, but that's what they're claiming. And so far, they are doing before Kimi K3. I don't think Kimi K3 weights are still out, and they are also thinking whether they should open source it or not because it's a huge deal. But apart from that, all the companies have signed this. You can see the list over here, right from Dell, GitHub, Google, IBM, Microsoft, Meta, Palantir, OpenClaw, OpenAI, every big company, YC, everyone has signed this except one, Anthropic. Except one, Anthropic, which started on the principles of safety and everything. I feel they are, I don't think, any time even thinking about they are just going to make models smarter and smarter, but not to even bother about. Yeah, yeah. How far are we? Let's check what's it's doing, guys. Let's keep an eye. We know exactly what's happening. That's the whole point why I don't use it. So we are repricing the credit catalog, razor pay grants, okay, revenue cat mapping, and all of that is happening again because I'm transforming everything. So this is what's going on. And apart from that, we have actually, I think, done with the onboarding and stuff. Okay, cool. Forward tool usage. End the session. TV suite, it's running. Measuring the cost is 57x below the planning estimate the grants were sized from. Let me rebase. Generation tools makes their own model calls and none of them spends reaches the ceilings. Okay, superb. So it's testing on a lot of models and everything to make sure that I'm not reaching any ceilings and stuff. That's a good thing. I hope it's not using my credits or something without telling. Oh, okay. Can't. Yeah, guys, I'm just checking something. Huh? Yeah, cool. Every month, Google sends me like $20 of worth of bill or something for my model usage because, of course, as I mentioned right now, everything is on hold. So it's some basic commands in the background which we also need to. Again, one more Opus 5 result, guys. Opus 5, Fable 5, GPT 5.6, Soul, and Kimi K3. Look at it again. Opus 5, Rocket looks nice. Fable 5 also looks good. Fire looks good over here, guys. Do they have like how much time to build or something? Okay, yeah, time is 96 minutes, 32 minutes, 31 minute, and not record. What? It took 96 minutes on Opus 5. Then this guy is cheating. Again, another person who is just engagement farming. Starship taken by Starlink satellites. I mean, come on, this is a real photo. Real photo of Starship taken by Starlink satellites. At this beauty, guy. At this beauty. No matter you hate him or you like him, but what he has achieved in space, it's commendable. The technology, the everything that he has. Chat GPT, chat and Chat GPT. Oh, which reminded me I need to do some work on my laptop as well, guys. Give me. I have it. Run some good timing. I run for another 5. Just doing a small task parallelly on my laptop. Over here, I'm just doing some basic my regular work. It has Claude Pro subscription. On coding, I use Max, but yeah, the $20 subscription. Basics. Just discovered that shared Claude conversation. Yeah, this is another thing. In the morning, I was looking at it. That whatever I am talking to Claude, I don't know whether it's true or not, how true it is. Someone on Reddit said that Claude conversation are showing as public results. So, for example, I am talking to Claude around my idea, right? And if somebody search about the same idea and put the right filters, my conversation will pop on Google. That is absolutely scary because for me, I'm just doing some research work and everything, in development. That's okay. What the worst can happen is someone else will try to replicate my idea, but that is anyways possible now. But how scary it is for people who are using like literally Anthropic and ChatGPT and everything for therapy, for discussing personal things, for journaling and all of that. Your all your confidential information, sensitive data can be out if they are even sharing their Aadhaar cards and like passports and everything with it. So that is absolutely scary if this is happening. I don't know how it happened. Was there a leak or was this like a fake information or very old information? But Anthropic needs to fix it ASAP. Really good vision. Oh, so see, guys, what he does is basically he asked to recreate this exact image, and Opus 5 did it. In fact, we also saw it yesterday, right? When we were trying to fix that notification button, it figured it out itself. What was the issue? I just highlighted that, in the top bar, we are having some overlaps and not looking good. It first fixed the overlap, then it figured out the icon itself is hiding now behind the notification pop up. Then it fixed that, then it resized it, and all of that. So it's absolutely great with designing. It keeps on iterating. You can tell it to visually check everything, and it will give you a great result. This is how Google Maps find you route milliseconds by using this algorithm. Remember, we used to learn it uh, using our C++ and C. We used to implement Digistra. I don't even remember how to pronounce it. There are so many these trees and graph algorithms at that point that we used to hate, and you don't know these algorithms are actually behind the best of the tools that you have been using for the last 20. Yeah, in itself, I think that's a huge achievement. It like these algorithms were so tiny when you look from a grand scale point of view, but they are the backbone of all these softwares. Monica's apartment in Blender, it made this because it has no information of the front. Okay, yeah, it's pretty accurate. If I'll see, guys, I don't know how many of you have watched Friends, but if you have watched Friends, it is pretty accurate. If I'll show you from the beginning, right? This is done using Opus. I think one very good accuracy that I can see is because they used to shoot from this side, this whole wall is coming as purple because it's on the theme of the house. But actually, over the internet, there is no information what was there, right? So it actually built it very simple. Of course, things are a little off. Like, the table used to be in front of the TV. This used to be a little out. This gate used to be here. This gate is way too far. This was here. Then all of this one couch, long couch. I think the detailing is still very good. The bathroom, the storeroom, and over here they used to have not lamp, but I think they used to have this heater, the fridge, the kitchen, the stove, the dining. Yeah, these looks pretty accurate to be honest. But yeah, one very interesting thing that I found out is this wall is completely purple and completely blank because on the internet anywhere there is no information because they used to shoot from that angle, right? It's an open set. They're shooting from that angle. So AI just made it completely. And that is the most surprising thing. Like AI is so smart to figure out when you're asking to recreate something, it's not just creating, it is not hallucinating and creating something on it. It actually thought that this was not something that it has no information about. So it just used the best possible option, which is to make it a plain wall based on the theme of the house, which was purple. So yeah, pretty accurate. The window and all. I balcony also we have. This room I don't know. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, pretty accurate, especially the living space. So great job AI did with like recreating this. Like if somebody achieved it with Opus 5, Fable 5, I don't care. But as long as they achieved it with AI, this is a great job. Nice. What do you think, guys? Be honest, which IDE has the strongest potential to replace VS Code? Replacement are we had? I think if we talk about replacement, then anti-gravity, because we are talking about IDE, Codex is more like ADE. Codex is agentic, right? In anti-gravity also has ADE and also has IDE. So I don't think it's fair to put them at the same place. The data costs $100,000 per year. Your agent gets it for less than 1 cent. Fable beats Kimi K3 easily on this. Well, in general beats hardly there will be any. Okay, so I'm thinking we will not have a free tier at all. We will only have paid tiers. Uh, because I think free tier does not make. I think we are devaluing the product. But what do you think? First, tell me. Do not implement any. So far, guys, on Synclify, we have a free tier for about 7 days, right? I don't want to give free tier. Now I want to have only paid tier because I feel personally I want the value of the product to shine and it will be high value product. So why should I even give any free tier? It does not make sense for me as a developer, as a solo builder, and as someone who is, making money only from this. That's what my thought process. This time I'm thinking only to keep like paid tier and no free trials and stuff. If anybody wants to sign up, they sign up. If they don't want to sign up, they don't. That's what my plan is. I have a lot of things to do on this. Last time when I figured out Razorpay and Revenue Cat and everything, it was a pretty complex stuff. This time I'll do it way more carefully and make sure it works in. I agree. There is no free tier. What exists 7-day trial period post labs are built. This three different things get free tier here and they need separate acquisition free tier, the post labs floor. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's put a pin into it. Let's not do it right now. We'll do it later. But tell me from the implementation point of view, what is the next step we should take? We are checking what is the next we should do. But on day, short stream worked fine today, I guess. And YouTube main long form did. We're slowly building this community. Of course, at times we have 0 viewers, but at times viewership gets to 5, 6 also. I think today we touched a peak of 7. That's good for us. Gram one. Oh, today's a match. Oh, today we have a match. Yep. Well, or no complaints. We touched 10,000 views on our another reel. I think so far we have had 3 reels that have touched 10,000 or 2 reels. Not even 3. I remember one was in very initial days when we just started streaming, like first or the second day itself, and our quality was also very no. This was yeah very bad quality, very bad quality. But here I think we touched 10K on one of 19K. Let's see if this can beat. And my one reel has touched like 3K or something when I was initially working out with the. Where is that stream? If I think that was 50. Yeah, 87,000. This is my highest views that I've gotten on a reel. And then there is 19,000, and now we have another 10,000. Yay! 10,000 views are a huge deal, guys. They're not less. Just imagine 10,000 people in one place and they're watching. So I am very, very happy and thankful on this. Or I can only sometimes, especially on PC. But yeah, I don't think anyone is ready to go back to coding without AI. Nobody will have to. I know coding is getting costlier and costlier. So you might do some sort of coding by hand, but it will you can also use such models which will still do your job, your basic job and done. And you just I don't think anybody's ever going back to coding, man. A huge transformation. Just imagine, guys, we have computers only for the last 60, 70 years. Not even that. In these 60 years, we invented machine language, then we invented coding languages, assembly language, all. Then we implemented further languages like Python and all these Java and all of. And now we have invented models that write these languages. How far we have come in just 60 years. From inventing a whole machine which employs billions of people around the world, which is used by billions of people around the world, to automating that machine so you have to do nothing more. That's crazy to think. And in just 60 years. Maybe I'm too attached to Claude, but I don't feel like I have same here. Opus 5 will get banned by US government on Monday. Prediction. Please don't do this. I request you for the love of God, please don't ban Opus 5. If we'll ban Opus 5, I nobody will be sad than I am. I'll have to go back to Fable and Opus 4.8, which were very okay. Like, I mean, not Fable, but yeah, Opus 5 was very okay. 4.8 was very okay. So please don't do this to us. I request the US government. What AI videos look like 3 years ago? Exactly, guys. See how far we have come. This is how it used to look like 3 years ago. Just 3 years ago, this was the output of AI. Imagine. Now you see all of this. I just showed you around Opus 5 and everything it has built. Higgs field and all of that. Crazy. See this video? Like it's not the same kind of video, but you see the kind of level we have. We are at the physics and everything, the whole assembly of each element. It's good. It's crazy good. How many years? How much would it cost to complete? This is that Spain and oh, oh, okay. This is that Strait of Hormuz, and someone just said, if I want to make a different way, I think this is some other country, right? If they want to just make a bridge between it, how much time will it take? That's great. Cool, guys. Okay, so now let's move to our final task of the day, which is around YC application. Our Synclify is running. That's great. Yesterday, we narrowed down to 5 ideas, and today and tomorrow is the last day to submit a YC application, right? If I'm not wrong. Yes, tomorrow is the last day to submit the YC application, and we need to do it. Last time we applied, we got rejected. We applied with Pulse. This time, I'm thinking I'll not apply with any product. I'll only apply with an idea so strong that they will at least give me an interview. And that's the hope as well. If we get an interview, we are already winning it. Trust me. So, yesterday we were doing some research on stream. We were going through all the ideas as well. And now I think what we can do is look into the final idea that I think we would like to go, at least narrow down to one or two ideas. Because so far we have had so many ideas. Great. My work on my laptop is also done, so I can just move. Yes. And guys, let me show you something. I was doing this work because my weekly limits are literally getting reset in 0 minutes. In 0 minutes, my weekly reset limit will come. So I've already used like 92%. I've finished my work. So I'm so happy now. I'll get a whole new limit for the next week and I can do whatever work. So smartly time your usage and your AI work so you don't have to. See, now we are at 0% of weekly limit. What more do you need? 0%. And this is on Pro plan, by the way, this laptop. Coding we are doing on Max plan. Very important that you time your you know work with AI, and that's another thing that we can do. All right, yeah, on to this. So yeah, we need to figure out which idea we are going with. I think we need to parallelly make notes. Well, you can write it over here. Yeah, yesterday guys we were discussing this. I've done so. Okay, so YC shortlisted ideas for us, right? The first that we have shortlisted. How can I yeah. Yeah. So first shortlisted idea that we have had is proving you are human. This is a great problem which requires a great intelligent solution. And if we can brainstorm something out, we should definitely do it. I did brainstorm a lot yesterday with AI, which you can see the whole report over here. And I just need to now make a final decision and add my inputs to it to fill up the application. Second is AI for aging population. Third is best time to build in crypto. No. Multiplayer AI. Multiplayer AI. Yes, multiplayer. I was thinking about this. That is another idea. Then we have cloud for small software. Then we have AI native compliance. Okay. Then we have self-maintaining APIs. Last we have primer. No, primer. Yeah, primer also. So out of 13, these were the 7 that we shortlisted. Now we need to work further on these ideas to see the one. We need to find the one, right? So let's give it to Claude yesterday where I was working and let's figure it out. Cool. Back here. Open my Claude where I was doing research on this. By Combinator. All right. So yesterday I was doing some research. So these are the 7 ideas that I personally interested in, and I feel I can a good solid product by building in these ideas. According to you, which one is strongest? Rank them for me based on the research we did, and also why, and also what feature do you think each of these idea we can build? Explain that to me in simple. Checking this. We are using Opus 5 Medium for this, guys. As I said, I'm using Opus 5 Medium for all these tasks and Opus 5 High for my coding. And in fact, I asked Fable itself, which model should I choose? Should I use Fable 5 or Opus 5? And which reasoning? It suggested me to use Opus 5. Does this thing happen with anyone else in a few of the sessions? It happens with, not on every session. On some sessions, my model stops very frequently after each and every work or task while I wanted to keep running. So I don't know what happens, but it happens only in specific ones. Like for example, here it is happening in maybe the other one, it never happened. It ran for like 4 hours straight, 5 hours straight. I don't know why this happens, but it happens to some of the sessions, even if I have not asked it to stop or give me a checkpoint update or something. That's pretty weird. I don't know how what they are doing, and I'm on 1 million context window. Not even like anything to do with context and stuff. That's interesting. Yeah, this is working because this is also going to take up some of our usage, right, guys? If never switch out my our 5 hour reset just got in, and we have just only used 2% of our weekly. Now I'm guessing with this command that I've run, maybe at 3 more%. So I think for the whole week I am sorted when I'm using Opus. Yeah. So we have our document ready. Let's look at it. Full-time video editor. Guys, I'm looking for a full-time video editor. So I'm just talking to someone and asking if they know anyone. Hiring a full-time editor for my company. The work is good. You get to learn a lot, everything. Yeah, that's what I'm. Good. Cool. Yeah, so we have ranked our YC startups, the 7 that we shortlisted, and this is the ranking it has given. and detailing as well around the same at it. Strongest is proving you are human. It is only one of the seven where a real person is losing real money this month, already holds the budget to and face fine. That is live rather than a not because education does not matter, but because the buying decision is split three ways, no deadline on you. The tutoring there is most this list to arrive free inside someone else. Where it's it. Okay. Two clocks with money attached, remote patient monitoring, CPT codes already pay monthly. The medical HCBS access puts an 80% direct care spending on foreign. Why the gap reimbursement pays for readings and agencies are judged on staff hours and nobody connects the two. The agency has sensor data. Just give me a second. So guys, I'll do rest of the work offline today. I think it was, as I said, Sunday short stream that I wanted to do. So I'm genuinely thankful for whoever got time to join in, have a chat over here with us. But yeah, we have still lots of work to do. I'll see if I'll come online tomorrow, like live stream tomorrow or not. But any which ways, thank you so much, whoever got a chance to join in. Thank you again to everyone. And I'll see you guys very, very soon.